What's going on, you guys? So the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers are set to play each other tonight on Monday Night Football. Football, and essentially, there is a lot that goes into this game, right? Like when we talk about all of the narratives, especially heading into the playoffs, this game has it. So, running through the injury report real quick. So, Zach Bond, who was earlier in the week designated with a hand injury, he was full today, or excuse me, as of Saturday. Jalen Carter was a DNP for the Eagles all week because of his shoulders. Jahan Dotson was full. And the only other one that was of note that was out was Lane Johnson. So Jalen Phillips made his way back, so that should be something to consider there. And then also for the Chargers, you'll have potentially without the services of Tucker Fisk with that ankle injury. Amarian Hampton, who was limited at first, was full, even though he is going into the game with a questionable designation. Justin Herbert, I believe he had surgery on his non-throwing hand, his left hand. He was limited all week. He is questionable to play as well. He's going to play. He's going to play. Also, Otito Ogbania, defensive lineman study. He's full. He's questionable, even though he was full all week. So that'll be something to go there. But overall, tonight is big for both teams, mainly because I mean, yes, it's playoffs, and the Chargers, you know, with what they've done this year, it's been very special. And I think that. This game is going to determine a lot just in terms of a confidence perspective from a playoff perspective. Doesn't really necessarily do anything. It might not do a ton, excuse me, for the rankings, but I mean, the Chargers are dangerous. We've covered it all offseason, and this is the type of game where the Philadelphia Eagles are, I don't want to say reeling, but they are definitely trying to find their offensive identity and trying to get things going again. And if you are the Chargers, it is all hands on deck. This needs to be your best game of the year so far. I mean, you're going up against the defending Super Bowl champions. You need to find a way to come out and just absolutely get it done. So, it's going to come down to guys like Omarion Hampton. I think that if he does play, in fact, play tonight, it's going to be run the football, challenge that Eagles defense, and really go from there. And so, I do think that is going to be something we'll be keeping an eye on. But there's a lot of different storylines that are going on without this, aside from injuries. You talk about how, yes, we've covered it. The Eagles' offense is trying to get back on track. How's Justin Herbert going to look tonight? Like, this is the step we need to see from Justin Herbert in beating a quality team like the Philadelphia Eagles, who have a really good run defense. Marion Hampton has been a stud, but this is something where you need to be able to separate yourselves, and I think that this is going to be really good for both teams. None of them they're not going to see each other potentially again until the Super Bowl. Crossing our fingers, but I do think that the Chargers will have their work cut out for them, but they have a lot of different things going for them. So that's the injury report for tonight, heading into the designation and everything. And it's been a really good run so far for the Chargers. I don't think that it's over by any stretch of the imagination. But it's going to be really big to see how they play up against this defense and a quality team in the Eagles, or is this the Eagles get right game? Who knows? But we'll have our winners and losers out for you later tonight after the game and everything. But let us know what you guys think of our quote unquote our latest news for the Los Angeles Chargers.